Sorry for the wind, guys. If you can even hear it, it started blowing a little bit, but I got to tell you, it feels good. It's warm out here today. Beautiful day, though. I'm going to clean up this little 1993 Ford S10 Ranger and do a hand wax job on it, clean it up. Since I don't have as many vehicles here now, I can kind of keep up with the other ones that I have somewhat neglected. Got to give my wife's 2005 Scion XB, or what we call Xbox, a wax job. But she's gone in it to visit her friend, and so while I'm here and have time, I'm gonna give this 1993 Ford Ranger, S10 Ranger, sorry, good hand wax job and just kind of clean it up. This is probably the dirtiest this truck's been in a long time. I've kind of neglected it because I had so many, had 4 sitting out here at one time, if you'll remember. 4, no, wait a minute, 5 vehicles, 5 in the garages, 5 sitting out. So even when I was it's kind of funny, even when I was backing this thing out of the garage, I was looking to see if I was going to hit a truck. But there's not a truck here. So probably wondering, in case you're new to the channel, why do I call it S10 Ranger? Well, I'll tell you the story on this truck. My son bought this truck. He started out driving in a 1994 Toyota Supra that I had. And it's a pretty good car, but anyway, he's always wanted a 4-wheel drive truck. So let's see, how'd this go? I'm trying to remember, but he sold the Toyota Supra that he bought from me. I made my sons go to work and get a job, and and they saved up their money. I mean, I didn't hardly ask anything for them as far as price, but I was just wanting them to have pride in what they worked for. So that's his old girlfriend's name on the truck. He went with her for a long time. She's a real good girl too. But anyway, he asked me, he said, I'm thinking about putting etching on the glass. And I said, please don't do that. But he didn't listen. I didn't listen to my mom and dad a lot of times either when I was that age, 16, 17. But anyway, why I call it S10 Ranger? Let me finish this first. It's because I put these Corvette Rally wheels on it. This thing came with 14-inch wheels that had the hoof, I guess you call it, deer feet wheels on it, 14-inch. I was having a hard time finding 14-inch. Here comes my plane. And same plane. I can tell the motor, same plane every day. As soon as I start a video. Anyway, make a long story short, I traded them to a guy, one of my friends that sold tires and wheels. He took them in on trade, and I got these Unilug Corvette Rally wheels on it. And I had I had dual exhaust put on it. Just, one muffler, dual outlet. So somebody might think it's got a V8 in it, which it does not. It's a 4-cylinder 5-speed. No big deal, but I just like having fun with people, thinking that there could be a V8 in it if the motor's turned off. So anyway, I've had these wheels and tires and the exhaust. I've had this truck for years, probably, I don't know, 15, 17 years. I've had it a long time, probably 17 years. My son, who bought the truck from one of my friends I worked with at the time, he bought the truck, and my son, he kind of fixed it all up. Of course, he put the etching on, and he bought the bug guard, just different little things for a truck. And he found a Chevrolet Z71 full-size truck he wanted. So he was trying to trade this in at a car lot, and they wasn't going to give him nothing for it. And my son had already put a new clutch and pressure plate, and all that stuff on it, and they wasn't going to give him nothing for it. So I told him, I said, before you give the truck away, I said, I'll give you more for the truck than what they're asking, you know. So I did. I was trying to help him out. And it's been a good little truck. It's been a real good truck. We went everywhere in it. I mean, as far, you're not going to get there in a hurry, but you're going to get there. You know, Lord willing, you're going to get there. It's never been really hardly any trouble. It's been a good little truck. And I think the Corvette rallies look good on it. So I'm not getting nothing done talking, am I? I'm going to get busy, get on this truck, get started waxing, cleaning it up. And then sometime soon, I'm going to get a hold of my wife's car when she's not using it, or she can drive this one, and I'll clean hers and do a good wax job on it. It is middle of September, and I'm trying to get everything somewhat ready for going to, you know, for wintertime. So good hand wax job would be great on it. Okay, see y'all in a bit. Well, guys, it took me a while, but I finally got this S10 Ranger waxed. As you can see, the tires are now, well, maybe you can see better. Blacked the tires, painted the air dam again, and just done some things that I used to keep up with on this truck until I got so many. It was hard for me to keep up. So it was kind of time to get caught back up. I need to take this grill out and repaint it. It's got a few spots where the paint's thin on the plastic, but yeah, it looks pretty good. I mean, it looks a lot better. It's clean, it's shiny. Vacuumed the insides, waxed the door jambs, gas door, you know, everything. Just vacuumed it out, done the best I could. I need to clean the inside of the windows, but I'll do that another time, I guess. But yeah, this old truck here, I was figuring up when I was waxing it, this thing is in just a few months will be 30 years old. So it's not too bad for 30 years old, I don't think. My son, he put this toolbox on it, the bed liner, he put the handrails on. He done a lot of things to this truck. Put these plastic pieces on the taillights, and see, I had the exhaust put on. He changed out, he just trying to make it his own signature. Changed out these are supposed to be all yellow right here, but he got the clear with the amber bulb. Just little things. Put the fog lights on that do not work, but I'm not going to take them off. I'm just going to leave them on there. Just little things. Of course, he done the etching. Had someone etch the names, but you know, that's what you do when you're young and in love. And I got my little radio sitting there, and it's funny when you're working on stuff and you got the radio on, and I listen to oldies but goodies, and I was listening to Rod Stewart. If you're not familiar with Rod Stewart, he's been around a long time, since the 70s, 60s, late 60s anyway, and then 70s. But I heard that song Maggie May. It made me think of a girl that I was crazy about back in the day, and I don't know, one of those type deals. So it's not work if you're thinking about something else, if it's what I'm trying to get at. So it was a lot of fun, just waxing waxing the truck, not realizing that you're working. You're just listening to the song and thinking about someone you used to date years and years and years ago. I don't even know if she's still alive. I haven't seen her since the 70s. Hopefully she is. I hope so. I don't wish nobody no ill will. But we had a lot of good times together, but like some things, even around here, it's time to move on. But let me know what you think about this 1993. I call it S10 Ranger. I'm going to tell you something that you're probably going to find you're not going to believe. Stupid bug is after me. When I had the 14-inch tires on, this thing wouldn't even peel out. When I put these wheels and tires on, all of a sudden, it would start peeling out. Now, don't ask me why. It's a bigger wheel, bigger tires. much bigger tires than what it came with. But it would peel out, and I started calling it S10 Ranger because I love S10s, and I've had a few in my life, several in my life, but I just started calling this S10 Ranger. I had some people one time ask me, seriously asking me, why do you call it S10 Ranger? And I made up this big story, guys. Like I said, I like to joke around. I joke around all the time, especially if you know me. I mean, on YouTube, I try to hold back, but I told these people, and I told this story many times. I said Ford and Chevrolet were, they're run by union employees. And I said in 1993, they was about to go on strike. But I said they couldn't go on strike until they used up all the parts that they had for S10s and Rangers. Then they could go on strike. That right there is a giveaway. But anyway, no, I said some of this stuff Chevrolet parts, some of it's Ford parts. I said it's kind of like a half-breed. It's a S10 Ranger. And I said it's probably the only one or two left in existence. And I said, I said it was one of the last, this is one of the last vehicles that Elvis Presley was in before he took into hiding, real good. He wrote a couple of songs that were never published, but he was in the back riding around with somebody. I guess Colonel Tom Parker was driving, and he was in the back writing a few songs on the toolbox there, and of course he had gotten older and had a little gray in his hair and stuff, and people didn't really recognize him until he opened his mouth and said anything. So I made a big to-do out of it, and people believed it, and I had to tell them. I said, guys, I'm just kidding around. I said I just call it S10 Ranger because of the wheels. But I used to do stuff like that at the rod run in Pigeon Forge all the time, make up a big spiel, and I'd put it on paper and tape it on the window and stuff, whatever I drove up there that year, or that event at the rod run, spring or fall. And I'd make up some big howdy doody thing on the, big paper about whatever vehicle I drove, what famous person was in it or something, just, I don't know, people. Anyway, I just have a little bit of fun wherever I go. I try to. Anyway, that's enough of that. I appreciate y'all watching this video. Oh, I guess I could show you I get started talking, guys, and I don't know when to hush, but I feel like y'all are my friends. But I kind of vacuumed it out a little bit and cleaned it up. Like I said, it's fixing to be 30 years old in just a few months, and it's not too bad. There's no rust or anything in the truck, and it runs good. Like I said, you're not going to beat anybody on the highway, but especially when you got the AC on, which still works. This thing's only got like 100, I want to say 130. Let me look and see, because I don't want to. 100. Let's see, 100 and 136,688. 136,688. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's really low miles for a 29-year-old truck fixing to be 30. Runs good. I've never had much problems with it at all, other than general maintenance, keeping the oil changed and this, that, and other. Anyway, appreciate you watching the video. It's not much, but it's just what I'm doing today. And if you like to keep up with the channel, every day is not exciting. Every day is a regular day. We're all regular kind of guys, aren't we? We're all friends, or try to be. So, God bless y'all. Thanks for watching. You're watching Primer is Best on YouTube. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, I sure would appreciate it. And I'm on Instagram, Primer is Best, Facebook, Primer is Best. Got a second YouTube channel that I occasionally put videos up on. It's called Man on a Budget. I'm on Instagram, Man on a Budget 1. Don't forget, here comes my plane. Don't forget, if you have an old car or an old truck that you would like to make a video of and send it to me, something that you're working on, something that you just found, something you just traded for, I'm going to try to talk a little bit louder because of this plane. But send me a video, and you can do that by primertisbest@comcast.net, or Facebook Messenger Primered is Best, or Instagram Messenger Primered is Best. I don't care if it's car or truck, just so long as it's an old car or an old truck, something you're working on, something that doesn't even have a motor or transmission, something that doesn't have a hood or doors, or something that just maybe in your uncle's farm, some old car or truck just sitting there that hadn't been used in years, or driven, or doesn't run. Just, I enjoy looking at stuff like that. I truly do. I'm a little bit of a nut, and I like stuff like that. Just send me a video. You can send me like 2 or 3 minute videos, and you can send several if you want to, and my wife will put them together because she's smarter than I am, and she can paste them together as one video. Just remember to turn your phone this way, not this way, this way. It took me several lessons to learn that myself, because this way, if you have it this way, to make a full screen. And also, oh, no music, please, no music. YouTube dings me for that, and they'll take the video off or whatever. I've had that happen before by accident. I didn't even know there was music in the background, and they I don't know, I guess they got some better ears than what I do. And other thing I was going to tell you, it's called PIB's Subscriber Rides, if you'd like to send me a video of your old car or old truck. Also, I have PIB Swap and Shop. Now, if you have a set of, I'm just using this for an example, if you have a set of beauty rings or center caps for a Corvette or a Ford or whatever you have, Dodge, and you'd like to swap it, or you're wanting to sell it, please send me a video the same way. And PIB's Swap and Shop. Or you're looking for something, you're looking for center caps, or I'm just making stuff up, remember. You're looking for a fender for a 1958 Edsel. I don't know what you're looking for, of course, but send me a video and a way for someone to contact you from the YouTube video you're about to send me. Your phone number, name and phone number, and somebody, I'm sure, will give you a call or email you or whatever. It's entirely up to you how you want to be somebody to contact you. If you got something for sale, name a price, and I'd like to sell this for X amount of dollars, and just send me a video, like I said, 2 or 3 minutes, or you can do 2 or 3 minutes, it'll stop, and then another 2 or 3 minutes, and my wife will piece them together. And it's called PIB's Swap and Shop. I'd like for that to take off. I try to help people best I can, but it's entirely up to you. You have to help me too. So, help me to help you. So, I appreciate y'all listening to me, and hopefully y'all will send me some videos. I put them up, and I put the videos up according to how I receive them. I mean, if I got one last week, a video, of course it's going to go on before the one you send me today, so just be patient. I'll stick it up there according to the order that I receive them. I try to be fair on everything that I do. Anyway, God bless y'all. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you in the next video. Stay safe. It's a beautiful day today, and I hope the Lord is watching over you. Oh my goodness, I hope He is, because He is good and He knows everything that's going on. Catch y'all in the next one. See you later.